Hello there, welcome to Travel Crafter channel. My name is Renette. Today I'm going to show you how I do a long tail cast on using Purl Wise technique. Okay, so usually and most of the time we do the knitwise method for the cast on. So this is something different, and I just recently discovered this, or I just recently learned how to do when I am doing my latest project. I will also have a tutorial on that project that I am doing. It's a very easy one, but I just had a little more time devoted when I was trying to learn this kind of cast on. So you will need at least, when you are doing your project, you would need at least like 3.5 yarns longer than your usual or your needed yarn. Okay, so let's start with doing the slip stitch. Slip stitch is like this. I will do the sling method. Okay, so let me just show you how most of our projects we end up doing the cast on, which is the knitting method. So you go under the thumb, under your index finger, and then you bring the yarn in and you release that from your thumb. Okay, and then let me show you one more time. From the thumb, grab the yarn underneath from your pointy index finger, and then you release it. Again, thumb, index finger, and you release the yarn. Let's do 6 of this. So under your index finger, and then you release it and you tighten it slowly. Under the thumb, under the index finger, and then you release it. And of course, don't make your stitches too tight, especially when you are casting on. Under your index finger, release. Okay, so this is our usual knitting cast on using the long tail method, and this is what I usually do most of my projects. So this is how your cast on looks like using the knitting technique. Okay, all right, so right now we will do, I'm just gonna undo this, so we will do the purl method but still using the long tail cast on. So again, let's just do a slip stitch. So you circle your needle, circle your yarn, grab the yarn from here in the middle, tighten it. So this usually counts as your first stitch. So again, sling. If you don't know how to do the sling, your working yarn will be this one here to your right, and the tail yarn is here on my left. Okay, so grab these two ends together, bring your thumb and your index finger, and just like a sling, you do it this way. So purling method. So you go for, instead of going here, initially knitting is you go inside here, right? So we go under your index finger and then under your thumb, grab them together, and then again put your needle right there where your index finger is, and then you bring this over where your thumb is, and then just like that you have this one here, right? And then you release that yarn from your thumb, release that, loosen, and then tighten a little bit. So we created the first purl stitch. Okay, again, sling, hold the two yarns here just loosely. Okay, so we go under the thumb, under your index, over your thumb, grab these two stitches together, go under this yarn here from your index, go into that middle of your thumb. Okay, so you have this, and then now you release and you tighten it a little bit. And remember, do not tighten your stitches when you are casting on, so you don't have a hard time picking them up once you do the next row. Okay, so we do it again under your index finger, under your thumb, under the index finger again, and then bring this into that circle where your thumb is, release, tighten it a little bit. So we have 3 purl stitches. We'll go until the 6. Okay, so under the thumb, under the index finger, under the thumb, bring them together, like hold them together here. Okay, these are the new ones now that we are trying to create. And then under the index finger again, and then you try to bring that into this circle here. And once you have that right there in your needle, you release slowly and try to tighten a little bit. Okay, so we have 4. Again, I'll do it under the thumb, bring them together, again under, bring it over, and once you have it here, you release. All right, let's do it, the last one. Under your thumb, together, under, bring it under here, and you have it on your needle, release, and there you have it. So it may look slightly weird from how we usually cast on, but it makes a big difference. It's a little different from the usual knitting cast on. I pretty much enjoy how it looks in the project. So I will be releasing a video on how to do my next project, maybe on my next video, maybe in the next 1 or 2 weeks. So this is really how it looks like. All the bumps are here, and this is how it looks like in the back. So this is the front. All our purl stitches are there. Look at the bumps, right? And then behind it, in the back, is this slanted yarns, slanted stitches. So hopefully guys, you were able to learn something from this tutorial. I hope that you will give it a try. It may look weird. That was how I felt when I was trying to learn how to do this. But when I got used to it, and when I saw the effect that it has on the project, I was really glad that I gave myself the time to learn how to do it. So I hope you guys had learned something today. Write under the comment section whatever you feel about this way of casting on using the long tail method and using the sling method. I hope that you were able to grab something, a lesson or two from this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching and have a good one. Bye.